Hi, Tootsie Carlson here. Warner Brothers just gave us a trio of Clint Eastwood movies, and today we're going to be looking at one of those. We're going back to 1976 for The Outlaw Josey Wales, which of course was starring and directed by Eastwood. I'm going to unbox this release and share my opinions. There's our cover art with a close-up of the title character from the film portrayed by Eastwood. Spine text, back cover. And under the slipcover, art is basically the same. We do get a digital code of the film. And here is our 4K Ultra High Def disc of the film. Again, unfortunately, like so many recent Warner 4K releases, they failed to include a remastered Blu-ray copy of the film as well. So any images you see in this review are taken from the earlier Blu-ray release of The Outlaw Josey Wales. They are not 4K screen caps, and they do not represent the quality of this release. Clint Eastwood stars in and directs this fast-paced western about a Missouri farmer on a quest for vengeance during the last days of the Civil War. The Outlaw Josey Wales is one of the Clint Eastwood westerns that I think is very well done, but at the same time, I don't think it really gets talked about enough. The film, of course, revolves around Josey Wales, who's a pacifistic farmer who's living with his wife and young child during the Civil War. Unfortunately, one day the war comes to his doorstep and his wife and child lose their lives in the process, and he's unable to save them. When a group of soldiers from the opposition comes along, Josey is only too eager to join the cause in the crusade. And it's not long before he's out for vengeance against those who took the lives of those that he loved the most. Unfortunately, the war eventually ends, and with the Confederacy surrendering to the Union, Josey finds himself on the run from plenty of Union soldiers that want to get back at him for his revenge efforts against their cause. Along the way, he meets several people and gains a surrogate family of sorts trying to rebuild his life. The Outlaw Josey Wales has absolutely beautiful cinematography, again featuring the work of Bruce Surtees, who was largely Eastwood's collaborator during the 70s and 80s. You get these beautiful mountain vistas along with forests, rivers, streams. It really captures the best of nature, and it's a very natural looking film throughout. Again, as with a lot of the Surtees shot Eastwood films, there's not a lot of unneeded, unnecessary lighting. It's largely naturally lit, with a lot of the interiors largely remaining dark, which I think only adds to the atmosphere of the movie overall. And the supporting cast isn't half bad either. And I will give fair warning to anyone watching this film. This movie is only rated PG, but in all honesty, I believe it should have been rated R because it's quite violent and dark at times, and there's even a rape scene in the film. How they got away with a PG rating for this is beyond me. But despite its rather dark and dreary purpose, the film actually does have a heart. It manages to find a few humorous moments, too, that help to elevate the mood and never allow it to become too dour. The Outlaw Josey Wales is an all-around fantastic film and one that I'm always looking forward to revisiting. How does The Outlaw Josey Wales look for its 4K Ultra High Def disc debut? I'm happy to say that Warner knocked it out of the park on this one. There's times where this image is just crystal clear and pretty sharp, but the natural film grain is all intact. It never looks like this was the product of digital tinkering or noise reduction. The addition of HDR gives us that nice push in colors, really bringing out the best of nature as shot in the film, as well as more details in the shadows when those are needed. It's an all-around great-looking disc. I mean, obviously there's going to be the few soft shots here and there just because of the original source photography, but I don't think fans of the movie will be too disappointed with what they see here. As with their 4K release of the original Dirty Harry, this package mostly consists of older special features, including a commentary track from Richard Schickel, the Clint Eastwood biographer. There are two new pieces here, as well as some stuff that had previously appeared in other releases, but had not appeared on a release of The Outlaw Josey Wales before. The newer stuff's more just surface-level pieces, but I do appreciate the fact that, again, Warner actually did give us something new here. So there's at least a decent amount of bonus features here, and fans of the movie will have plenty to do when they're done watching the actual film. So again, similar to my criticism of Dirty Harry, the picture quality is great, the movie's great, the assortment of special features is great. My only complaint, once again, is the lack of a remastered Blu-ray copy of the film, which would be nice for those people that are considering future-proofing their collections and perhaps upgrading to a 4K system in the future. How about you? What do you think of The Outlaw Josey Wales? Do you think it's the greatest western that Clint Eastwood directed and starred in? If not, what do you think is? Comment down below and let me know what you think. Also, remember to subscribe to this channel for more content. I'm always posting new videos. And make sure you give this one a like if you found it helpful. I'm Timothy Carlson. I'll see you next time.